Hello there! Welcome to the Clark Side. I am Clark. Before we begin, please remember to touch that like button, subscribe to join the skeleton crew, and if you enjoy the content on this channel, check out the links in the description below. Today, we are journeying back into Mythic as we delve into the Marsh of Desolation from the xen'drik continent in Eberron. Alright, so last we left off, I believe we were following up on a Fountain of Youth rumor. Supposedly, through some, I guess we're backtracking someone else's work on that they had been stationed somewhere in the Marsh of Desolation, and they had found the Fountain of Youth. And we are currently investigating that area. We have found one guy who says he had found it, but it's one of those weird places where the forest makes you lost kind of places. All right, so I believe precisely we arrived at the beach, found that guy, and that's where we stopped last time. All right, so what do you guys want to know? Any particular questions that come to mind before we start trying to navigate this forest? Like some music, perhaps. Hang on, let's see. Yeah, this sounds good. Alright, Barce can't think of anything. Alright, so to start off then, we'll simply say that we'll just use the context of our situation. We are explorers in a jungle trying to navigate our way through it as the context of our first adventure. Let's see what happens while we're out. All right. One of our NPCs is an assistant of fame. All right, so let's see. You know, it would help if I decided what order the four of us were in before I just started rolling stuff. Alright, so we'll re-roll that d4, and here's a list of us. Oh, alright, so it's one of Krakul's NPCs. Alright. As we're stumbling forward through the jungle, we suddenly hear this kind of panicked shrieking, and this little goblin who's missing half an ear, one of his legs, he's got notches missing on his other ear, an eye patch, and I think a hook for a head, and he's just running, screaming through this jungle. And he seems to be going on like almost like a Scooby-Doo loop, you know, where they're running through the different doorways, and he just keeps running in and out. And you see Crackle reach down and grab him as he runs by. And he looks at Lucky Lunk and says, "What are you doing over here?" And Lunk replies that he's just here to be a part of the story. He wants to be a part, he wants to go down in history. He wants to help make me famous. And he tried to beat us to it. Initially, he tried to beat us to it, but now he's just happy that we're here. And there is a small, ordinary goblin just kind of here to help. Any questions for Lucky Lunk while we've got him? Because I get a feeling he may die on this adventure. I'll ask him where his ship is. Well, Marcy, I don't associate with only mutilated goblin folk. He just so happens to turn out that way. That's why we call him lucky, because he's lucky to be alive this long. And Lunk kind of nods. Alright, Lunk, where's your ship? Alright, so a 9 focuses on the NPC. Let's see. Well, he's Lucky Lunk, meaning he is a very unlucky creature, so his ship has sunk. Yeah, he says his ship has sunk. What did happen to his other companions? Alright, so the current thread that we're doing is we're looking for the Fountain of Youth. They have gotten lost, like he is, in the jungle. That's at least what he tells us, that all of his fellow crewmates have gotten lost in this jungle. Meaning they're probably eaten. You know, that's a great question. Do we hear the screams of any of his crewmates being eaten? Or the screams of them being eaten? That is a definite yes. And we have doubles, and they're both the same number. And that's, okay, so on the chaos die, am I looking at that right? I might not be looking at that right. Oh, nope, I'm not. Never mind. I almost thought we had something crazy happen for a minute. But you gotta get very specific rules for that. Alright. So. Alright, there be a bunch of other competition. I say we press on farther into the jungle. So we definitely hear the screams of them being eaten. That's way above 11. So basically, we can... Ooh, that might actually help us. Okay, so... if we listen to the screams, we will know what direction not to go. So, yeah. Yeah, basically. I'm gonna ask Mythic. Alright, Mythic. Since we are hearing the screams of people who are lost and who have gone in the worst possible directions they could go, does that help us find the directions that we should go? That is a no, unless we think it's likely that it would. Alright, let's push on forward. Let's see. How do we want to progress in this forest? Some skill checks sound good enough. How about if we succeed on 6 skill checks, and I'll roll for the DC in a minute, before we fail 3, and then that's how we'll make it to the Fountain of Youth. And if we fail 3 before we get the successful 6, then we'll see what happens when we get there. But we definitely don't quite make it to the Fountain of Youth. Alright, so here we go for the DC. We're going to roll a statistics check. Alright, I'm going to guess... We'll say the expected baseline is 15, because that sounds like a pretty tough DC for navigating this jungle. And our PC baseline will be 13. Ooh boy. Alright, so it's with the expected baseline. Alright, so whatever skill rolls we can justify to use to navigate the jungle, the DC is going to be 15. Alright. Well, survival is the most obvious skill to navigate the jungle. I think nature would be another good one to help notice a good, like, well-worn paths and bushes. Yeah, investigation. Yeah, okay, so that's a definite good. I can buy that. Arcana, because the woods are definitely magic. Investigation or Arcana is a good choice. Oh, how about if you roll athletics, then that's you chopping through, like, you make a path. If you roll athletics, you're just chopping through all the dense brush. Alright, Aaron. You're a ranger. Roll a survival check. Yeah, it should be on the left half side of your character sheet, next to your ability scores. I can't hear you. You broke up a lot. You're looking for what? Oh, yeah, it's on the left-hand side. It's a long list of stuff. Yeah, it should be the skill at the bottom of that list. Yeah, to the left of your weapons.
Click survival.
Yeah, click survival. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, that's one failure. As you try to help us navigate, you actually take us down a wrong path. And we narrowly have to avoid some quicksand or some other hazard. Like we start going in some circles for a bit. All right, Durgund, what do you want to do? Athletics? Do you have survival? Maybe nature somehow? Or Barce, you want to roll Arcana or Investigation? Alright, well, that's 2 failures. So, you try to navigate the magic. You think you think you're onto it. You're certain you're manipulating it properly. You're tracing its, I guess you could say currents. And then it's like they're changing on you as you look at them. And you're like, wait a minute. And we are just walking in circles again. Alright, Krakool. Oh, I've got athletics. I can do that. Alright, I'm gonna start hacking through a path myself. Hey! DC 15. Alright. As you guys are kind of talking amongst yourselves, you see Krakool just kind of he kind of like just drags his hand across his face like ugh, and he pulls out his falchion and he just starts hacking through stuff. If there ain't no easy path, you gotta carve it out yourself. Alright, Durgund. It's your move. What skill are you going to roll to help us navigate? Oh, yeah. I'm over here hacking through stuff, and you start surpassing me like you're a lawnmower over there, hacking down ferns, chopping up trees, just zip, just right through. All right, so that's 2 successes. All right, we're back to you, Aaron. Do you want to roll nature or survival or what to try and help us navigate as we're chopping a path through this jungle, this marsh?
I'm gonna roll a survival. I can see that I haven't left this time.
All right, yeah, you're gonna try and navigate stuff. Oh, yeah, you definitely help us stay back on track. Thanks to me and Durgund, you have kind of reoriented yourself. And as we're moving forward, everything starts to kind of click into place, like, oh, yeah, the water is flowing this way, there's moss growing on these sides of the trees, we gotta go this way, towards the source of water. Alright, Barce, you're up. We've got 3 successes, we need 3 more, but we've also got 2 failures. DC 15. Oh! Alright. As you try to follow the lines of magic, you insist that it's this way, and knowing that it is magical, and you are a magical specialist, we agree to follow along, but we go completely off course. Do we fall into a nest of dinosaurs? Because I think that seems pretty likely. No, we do not fall into a nest of dinosaurs. So if it's not dinosaurs in a jungle of muck, it's probably something like quicksand. Unless anybody else has any good suggestions. Oh no, or it could be plants. Alright, so if it's not, well, we'll ask if it's quicksand, and if it's not quicksand, then it's absolutely some kind of plant that's trying to eat us, like blights, twig blights and stuff. Or maybe it could be, I don't know, we'll just have to see. Alright. Is it quicksand? Yes, alright, so we all stumble into some quicksand. Alright, I'm gonna guess. I would expect quicksand to be fairly difficult to get out of. We'll say a DC. Yeah, we'll guess an expected baseline. I think quicksand would be about a DC 13, and then that's about the same for the PC baseline. Oh, alright, so it's... Yeah, it's a DC 13. Alright, do we get a dexterity save to avoid it? Yes, alright, everybody roll a DC 13 dexterity save, or we fall into quicksand. Hey! Durgund and Krakul and Raven. We all suddenly hold it as we stumble through the brush. We push away some branches, and Krakul just starts to step forward, and he feels just at the last minute that he's not stepping on solid ground, but like kind of a silt muck, sort of, and he pulls back. Wait a minute, and he holds out his arms, but Barce is too short to be caught back by his big burly arms and walks right under him and go, what? And then you fall into the quicksand. Alright, you are stuck in the quicksand. We'll say your speed is... Yeah, your speed's definitely halved while you're in there. It's difficult terrain. Alright. Yep. I pull out a rope and... Actually, can I just... I have extra long arms. Can I just reach in and grab him? Yeah, I can reach in and grab you. Alright. Is he really stuck in there? Alright, so you're not that stuck in there. You're stuck enough for you, but you're not stuck enough for me to pull you out. So I grab a hold of a branch, and I just start tugging on your little head until you pop out. Because I don't want to pull off your prosthetic arm and then have you sink in, so I just grab you by the head. Well, they can get over it. We're here for all of their treasures. Oh, hey, I look around. I want to see if there's any evidence of any other creatures that might have fallen into this, like people. So, is there evidence? Yes, there's some evidence of people having been here and fallen in. Yeah, let's see. What kind of evidence is it? Oh, we can see some. We actually, are, as we're moving around, we step on some, like a compass and, a sextant, some other stuff, a telescope. Someone was trying to navigate this area and then they fell in. And I pocket all of those things. Alright, let's try and get back on course. Alright, so we've been sidetracked. So we have made some I think we have made some progress. That's a fair assumption to make. Alright, so instead of 6 successes before 3 failures, I believe we'll have, we'll say for our success numbers for these skill checks, we'll say 4 successes before 3 failures. And we'll try and navigate the forest again. Alright, Aaron, roll survival.
Alright.
Ooh, alright, so that's 1 failure. As we try to circumvent this, these dangerous terrain. We're trying to be certain that we're not bumping into stuff, but you're so focused on not bumping into stuff on the ground, you almost walk into like some briars that have overgrown another tree up top, and you kind of get scratched up by them as we keep moving along. Barce, Arcana or Investigation? Oh no. Oh boy. Oh, okay. So, you're trying to deduce the direction that other people have gone. And you just, like, even that is all messed up. Alright, Durgund. You want to start clearing some paths again? Because that seems to have worked out pretty well so far. Or not! Oh, oh boy. Alright, so, what did we fall into this time? Alright, whatever we fall into is fully disgusting. Oh no. The most disgusting creature I can think of is an ooze. Does anybody have any other ideas of something fully disgusting we can fall into? Devil's snare. Devil's snare. Okay, so do you actually want to roll with Devil's Snare? Because we could treat it kind of like the quicksand, except instead of being pulled down, it's overgrown in a tree and it's getting pulled up. Haha, it's verticality, it's different. Yeah, we'll just ask Mythic. Is it an ooze? And if it's not an ooze, it'll be Devil's Snare. No, it is not an ooze. Yeah, it is definitely the Devil's Snare. Let me see if there's any plant creatures in here that I have that we can easily just throw in. Let's see. All right, so we'll treat it the same way as we did the quicksand. It's a DC 13 dexterity saving throw to avoid being pulled into the air. And this time there's stuff waiting for us. Alright, so everybody make a dexterity saving throw. Oh no. Alright, well, Barce, you dodge out of the way of the grasping snares of this plant. Alright, Aaron, dexterity saving throw.
Well, I clicked it. There we go.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta give it a minute. Alright. So we'll take the first one you rolled, which is a 19. You definitely dodge out of the way. You and Barce are safe. Me and Durgan suddenly struggle against these grasping vines, and we are held in place by them. And it looks like we gotta deal with some creatures. Are they Vegepygmies? Because that sounds like a really fitting creature to be here. Yes, their Vegepygmies are waiting in this trap to stab at us. Alright, let me move us over to a proper battle map. Alrighty, how is this looking? Let's see. How many Vegepygmies are there? Alright, let's see. We'll guess that there's about 4 of them, since that's our PC baseline. Maybe we'll say 5 of them for the expected baseline. Alright, here we go. Yeah, there are 5 of them. Are they showing up for any of you? Because I just dragged like a whole bunch out there and it hasn't shown any of them.
I'm not seeing anything.
I'm not seeing anything.
Roll 20, why? Roll 20. Why you gotta do this to me? Alright, we're just gonna use this and we're gonna adjust. I'm just gonna put some stats into it. It's a plant creature of some sort, and we'll just use it for now. Alright, roll initiative. Vegepygmies are at 12. Okay, Aaron, so you gotta make sure you've got your token selected, and then you hit initiative up at the top middle. Oh, I see why it was doing weird stuff. Ugh, I hate that. Alright. Oh, did I accidentally delete Krakool? Oh, that's fine. I'll put him out there again in a minute. Okay, there we go. Hey, hey. How fortunate that basically everyone goes before the Vegepygmies. Alright. Aaron, you are A-okay. You have not been captured by these Vegepygmies in their weird vine. What do you want to do?
What?
It's your turn. You're up first. What do you want to do?
I want to shoot.
Alright, so you're right next... Yeah, you're right next to one, so your shot will be with disadvantage if you do.
Well, stabby.
Alright, you're gonna just stab the one next to you then? Alright, roll your attacks.
Yeah.
I was not expecting Vegepygmies.
Ooh.
Well, your first attack misses. You have two-weapon fighting, so you can stab with your offhand weapon too if you want. Just another short sword swing. Hey, that actually did hit.
Oh, thank God.
You stab the Vegepygmy, and it kind of makes this weird, like, moan, like a Frankenstein kind of dull-witted moan. Oh boy. Alright, so Durgund, your speed is 0. You're stuck by these plants. I guess it's gonna be a DC 13 athletics or strength check to get out. That sounds pretty reasonable. Or, since it's a plant, you could probably chop. Oh, yeah, you straight up just break free. Alright, Krakool. Oh, are you gonna move anywhere, Durgund? Or are you just gonna stay there by this tree here? Because you could.
Stay there in the meantime.
Yeah, you're just gonna stay there? Alright.
Yeah.
Blasted plants! Get your leaves off of me. And then you see Krakool, like, struggle against him. I guess he's going to also try athletics to break free. You just hear those vines pop completely free, and Krakul glares angrily at all of these Vegepygmies. And, yeah, he's gonna action surge, and he's gonna try and chop this one in half right over here. You're not getting away from me that easily. Oh wait, I don't have action surge yet. I'm only a first level fighter. I can't do anything. Okay, I'm done. Alright, Aaron, the Vegepygmy that you injured slowly starts to heal a little bit of that damage that you dealt to it. Alright.
I guess it's time to stab it again.
Well, that's... Unfortunately, it's all of their turn. So let's see, what are they going to do first?
Oh boy.
It favors NPC. So they are the NPCs, so it seems most favorable for them to just straight up attack whoever's nearest to them. Alright, well, logically, the two of them would probably attack me at the same time. Alright, so Krakul's taking 2 attacks. Barse, you're taking 1 attack. Durgand, you're taking an attack. And that one in the back, we'll see what he does after we got all these others done. Alright, so Krakul takes 2 pygmies. Let's see. 1, 2. Ooh, okay, so one of those definitely hits Krakul. He gets slashed for 7 points of damage. Yeah, he's not doing great. Alright, Barse, the next claw attack is on you. Oh, I saw that 20 roll up and I thought, oh no, okay, nope, it's just a 7. That misses. Alright, Durgand, the next one's coming for you as he hops off the plant and just prepares to drag his claws down your back. Ah, another miss. Okay, so, I'll roll a d4 for the last one to see which of us he shoots. And we'll just go clockwise in our little group here. Alright, starting from the top, going around. Barse, you are number 2. You're taking a slingshot. Ooh, alright. You take 6 bludgeoning damage. And it's your move. What are you gonna do, Barse? These things are not very smart. Are you healing me or are you healing you? Aw, thank you so much. You see Krakul kind of heal from his wound, and he glares angrily. Thank ya, Barse. All right, Aaron, it's your move. Oh, you're gonna take an opportunity attack for one of them. Oh, that's right. You have nimble escape. You heal and you bolt. That's perfect. I like it. All right, Aaron, what are you gonna do? But what are you gonna do? I mean, who are you going to stab? Please stab one.
Oh.
You swing at them and both miss. All right, Durgund, you're up. What do you want to do?
All right, so I rush to the top left and attack the pygmy, attack the monster to the left of Krakul.
Awesome. All right, you take one opportunity attack for this guy right here.
All right.
A risk well taken. Oh my gosh. Well, you definitely rush up and slash him for 7 points of damage. Nice.
And that's the end of my turn.
You see Durgan, you see Krakul look over at you and give you this kind of this sinister grin, like, and he says, "Thank ya for the assist." And you see Krakul raise up his sword and tries to slash at the Vegepygmy in front of him. Yeah, he doesn't have... Oh, actually, I have a hand axe and a club. Well, I don't know if clubs are light. Yeah, I couldn't do two-weapon fighting. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the greatsword then. Yes! Alright. I whip around, and I just cleave this one little Vegepygmy that you struck in half. You just see this thing split open, and it sounds kind of like it's sort of a almost squishy sound, like you're cutting through some kind of fruit or melon or something, and it just falls apart. All right, it's the Vegepygmy's turn. What are they gonna do? Oh. They do something that makes us angry. Alright, well, the thing that would make me the angriest is that most of them would try to shoot for Barse. That would make me the angriest. The second angriest would be if they all shot for me. So, let's see. Hold on, folks. Internet problem. Alright, it looks like I'm back. Yeah, internet hiccup. Alright, so... Alright, I think what would make me angriest is if they either all gang up on Barse or they all gang up on me. So we'll ask, do they gang up on Barse? Yes. Alright, so Let's see. The two closest ones are just gonna move up to him. Alright, Barce, you're taking a claw attack. Or rather, two. Ooh, the second one hits you. Alright, you are unconscious. Well, since those two have knocked out Barce, the remaining two are going to shoot me, since that was the second worst option. Alright, so one of them hits me. I take 5 bludgeoning damage. Ooh, ow. Alright, Barce, it's your move. Make your death save. Alright, and don't worry too much. Aaron, remember Aaron, you can heal, so... Okay, okay. That's not great. Alright, Aaron, you have a healer's kit. Let's see, these things are small. Yeah, you should be able to move around them to get to Barce if you want to go heal him. So, what do you want to do? You want to attack or heal Barce?
I guess I can heal Barce.
Alright, so move your token around. Yeah, just skirt over to, like, that spot. You've got the... Yeah, and you've got the movement for that. Yeah, just click and drag the token. Yeah, you don't actually provoke any opportunity attacks. You weren't close enough to the others for that. You should have...
So I just...
Yeah, click... I believe you've got healer as an option on your sheet to the right.
Yeah, healer.
Yeah, just click that. Oh, alright. Barce, you are now at full hit points because you just got 10 hit points total. You're prone, but you're alive and there. And you can only receive that healing... Yeah, this is the only time before... And you have to have a short rest before you can be healed like that again. Alright, Durgund, it's your move.
I rush over and try to heal Crackle.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh, that's right, you're a paladin. I forgot you're a paladin. You have lay on hands. That's fantastic.
So that would be 5 times my level, so that'd be what, 5 HP?
Yep, 5 HP. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
All right, bringing you up to 9. I got you. I got you back.
Literally, because I'm about to... You pat me on the back. You alright? And I'm like, yeah. Alright, oh, and this Vegepygmy heals by 3 hit points. Oh, no, it doesn't. Yeah, he does, because he had his turn. Or did I heal him by 3 hit points last time? I don't remember. No, I didn't. Yep, he is back up to 9, but that's a-okay, because I'm about to chop one of these guys down to nothing. I'm gonna target this one over here, and I'm just gonna swing my sword at him. Yes! These things have 9 hit points. I just dealt 13. Cut in half. And I kick the remains into the lake. Alright, it's the pygmy's turn. What are they gonna do? Hey, something that gives us some courage. So they're going, like, this one guy is going to disengage for sure. He is running away now. Or at least to regroup with his buddies. Alright, that definitely would give me some courage. Do the others... Do the others just attack? No, alright, so the other two are definitely going to... Looks like they're just ready to run. Which way do they go? Let's see. Looks like they can only go left or right, so do they go, or not? Looks like they can only go right or down, so which way do they go? Do they go right? Yes, they start, the other two bolt over this way. And they're over there trying to get this boat set up. Alright. Barce, it's your turn. What are you gonna do? You're prone because you got knocked out, but you feel a lot better. Oh, you're gonna shoot this one over here? Ooh, alright, so the AC is 13, so that unfortunately misses. Alright, Aaron, what do you want to do? There's one Vegepygmy over this way. There's a couple over that away, but this one's way closer.
Well, the further one I can shoot with the longbow, right?
Yeah, one of the ones that are further away you can shoot with your longbow if you'd like to. You want to do that?
I would like. Yes.
Alright, roll a longbow attack. Unfortunately, that misses. It sails through the air, and they just...
What is wrong with my aim today?
Yeah, it's bad. Durgund, what do you want to do?
I charge towards the remaining pig.
Alrighty, you stomp through the muck. He's just looking at you like, like he's just been left behind, like, oh no, oh no, no.
And then I take two of my longsword and I slash and hack at him.
Alright, roll it.
Oof.
That's alright. Krakul's got your back. He's gonna come up behind you on his turn now, and he's gonna try and swing at it. Yeah, he just like he practically steps on this little this small tree that he's standing beside, bends it over to get out of his way. Let me show you how it's done, he says as he raises his greatsword. Dead. Alright, what do these remaining Vegepygmy do? Oh, they are continuing to try and get this little boat unhooked, and they're trying to get some oars ready so that they can hop into it and float off. They're in the boat. And they're starting to move off, so I'm just gonna move them as a pair for the direction that they go. So let's see, they've gotten their action done, they're gonna start rowing. We'll say they move about... Yeah, they've got like 30 feet of movement. We'll say the boat lets them move about 15 feet, because it seems to be still water, and they're not that strong physically. They're mostly nimble. They are in the boat. All right, Barce, your move. He shrugs and lets them leave. Alright. Alright, Iron. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm really wanting to try and shoot it again.
Alright, roll it.
Maybe my aim will be a little better.
Oh, that would be a no.
Not much. That's a no.
Alright, Durgand. You're up. What do you want to do?
So Durgan tries to rush and catch up with them. Don't let them join their friends, he says.
Aye.
And tries to throw a spear at them with his best aim.
Alrighty, roll it. Oh, you get one. Alrighty, that is 3 damage. Unfortunately, they resist piercing, so they only take 1. Which one? Is it the closer one?
Yeah, the closer one.
Alright, Krakul grins and says, "Oh, I can help you out with that." And he rushes over. He clambers over, leaps up to this place, holds himself over it, and then he's going to try and reach down and just straight up overturn their boat. So these things are small, so they're not too heavy. I'm gonna guess a DC 13 athletics check as the expected baseline, and we'll just do 13 for the PC baseline. We'll see what comes of this statistics check. Oh. The DC is 10% less than 13, so that'll be about a 12. Alrighty. Here we go. I'm gonna make an athletics check to overturn their boat. DC 12 athletics. Oh, alright, so I completely upturned their boat. They're throwing up their arms and making whatever weird language that they speak. They just flip completely over and splash into the water. They're both prone and in the water. And their boat is upturned. What do they do now? Oh, it disfavors NPCs. Let's get some more details on how this is disfavorable for them. Oh, they just, instead of begging for mercy, they just start to attack again. Krakul's the closest, so they're going to attack him from in the lake. From their disadvantaged position. They're just going to start flailing about. They're not even, they're just gone completely crazy. They're freaking out. They're afraid for their lives. They're not thinking rationally. Not that the 6 intelligence could think too rationally, but still. Barce, what are you gonna do? Alrighty, roll it. Unfortunately, that is a miss. Your arm shoots forward and just manages to miss one as it's slopping about in the muck. Iron, what are you gonna do?
Well, since the longbow isn't working real well for me, I'm in on the bow. I'm gonna use the short sword.
Alright, you're gonna pull out your short swords. You have, alright, so each space is 5 feet and you have 30 feet of movement. So if you click on your token, you can use arrow keys to move yourself around one space at a time. So you can move 6 spaces. And if you use your action to move again, you can use it to move another 6. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to keep going, or you want to just move?
I think I'm good.
Alrighty. Durgund, it's your move. What are you gonna do?
Well, since I'm extremely far away, I figured I'd dash over.
Sounds like a plan.
And that's it for me.
Alrighty. You hop up there just as Krakul is raising his greatsword over his head, and he says, Watch me cleave him in two like this. And I just slash one of them, this one in front of me, just to tiny little bits. Like, he is chopped, and there's like green goo splattered all over him now, and he just has this big dumb smile on his face. It is the final Vegepygmy's turn. What is he going to do? He does something that makes us afraid. He starts screaming for backup as loud as he can. Does any backup? Does he get any responses? Okay, before we roll, do we think it's likely that he would get a response? Like, this is clearly a trap. There shouldn't be... His little Vegepygmy village shouldn't be too far away from here. So I think it would be likely that he'd get some kind of response. What do you guys think? Yeah, likely. Likely sounds like a good roll to me too. All right, so it's... Yeah, there should probably be another group nearby. Yep. He makes his... He starts calling out, and we can hear a response in the distance. And let's see... Is that his action? No, that is not his action. That's all he had to... He just had to call out. Just like he's talking to anybody else. So now he's going to hop up and probably attack one of us. It doesn't even matter. All right. Okay, so I'm going to guess that his allies will be here in 3 rounds from now, from his turn. And that sounds about like as good as any guess. Roll statistic. Oh dear. Yeah, no. They're going to be here in 1 round. So at the end of his next turn, his reinforcements are here. Alright. Barce, it's your move. What do you want to do? His buddies are quick on their way. What do you want? You leap up onto what remains of this dock. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Cap. You're just not having a great night tonight. Alright, Iron. It's your move. What do you want to do?
Where's Stabby? Stabby.
Alright, well, you're going to have to move close enough to him. So you may be too far away. You might want to just shoot him and then move a little bit.
Alright.
I mean, unless you just want to spend all of your turn moving, which would give you 12 squares to move instead of just 6.
I'll just.
Oh, wow. Okay. You knock your arrow back and you peg him with it. He is hit by your bow or by your little arrow. It scrapes him across his little shoulder. Splinters are flying off of him. And he's just making all kinds of just unintelligible noises. Alright, Durgund, you're up.
So I started pushing, and I try to kill him off with a final blow.
Alright, let's hope so. That's not good. Alright.
Nope.
Maybe
Squarely one.
maybe Krakul's luck will hold out. Alright. He's gonna go for a horizontal sweep of his greatsword. Oh, I don't have advantage. Oh, I missed. A 12 is not good enough to hit him. Alright, it's his turn and his reinforcements are coming. He heals by 3 points up back up to 9. Alright, let's see how many reinforcements he's getting. I'll just guess 3. And we'll put the expected baseline at 4. Oh. So 4 more Vegepygmy start bolting in. Alright, they have arrived. Do they get a turn? Or do you think they get a turn, or did they... I think they just spent their actions just running up here. What do you think? Well, ask Mythic. Do they get a turn? I think it's unlikely because they just got here and they've been dashing. They still get turns. Alright. Let's see. Looks like it's most likely that they would start firing their slings. Alright, so that's 4 sling attacks. We'll just put 2 on Krakul and 2 on Durgund. And these are at disadvantage because of the long range. I believe they are still within the long range. I'm pretty sure. Yep, they are. Alright, so 2 on Krakul and 2 on Durgund. So Krakul first. Neither hits. Alright, now for Durgund. Both disadvantage. Okay, whew. Neither of those hit. Your AC is higher than 13, I would hope. Alright, here we go. Barsay, it's your move. What do you want to do? Oh. Oh, all 4 of them down there are within the range of fairy fire, aren't they? Yeah. Ooh, I like it. Alright, we're gonna do the top 2 first, and left to right, and then the bottom 2. They all failed. They are now engulfed in fairy fire. Alrighty. Awesome. Iron, it's your move. What do you want to do?
I think I'll move.
Alright, which way are you gonna move?
I've moved. I'm satisfied.
You don't want to try and shoot one of them?
I haven't had real good luck with the shooting.
No. Okay, so these ones down here are granting you advantage, meaning you get to roll your attack roll twice and use the better roll. But on your character sheet, you can click advantage up at the top, and then click whatever you're about to roll, and then it'll just do that automatically. If you'd like to, you don't have to. Oh, alright, so which one are you shooting?
The one... It's like between the 2 bushes.
Between 2 bushes?
I'm shooting at whichever one is out there.
Alright.
Whichever one.
Yeah, just whichever one's closer. Alright, that would be... Yeah, that one. Alrighty. Durgund, it's your turn. What are you gonna do? We can't let any of them escape. They know we're here now. Oh, I hope so too. Let's see. That's not good. That is definitely a miss. Alright, Krakul is going to raise his greatsword and try to kill this one also. Yes! I slash him through. I am getting all the luck tonight. I just cleave him in half again. I just bushwhacking stuff. Whack, 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 whack. Alright, and Alright, Durgand, what's your armor class, Durgand? You got a 16. Alright, my AC is 13. I hope you don't mind if I hide behind you. Alright, the Vegepygmies. What are they doing? Oh, they do something that's a bad idea for them. They're not gonna move closer, and they're just gonna fire at Durgand with disadvantage with their slings. A single sling pelts you, Durgand, for 6 points of damage, and all the rest clink off of your armor. Are you still standing? You're up? Yeah, you still have like 4 hit points left, right? Yeah, you got Aaron next to you. You should be alright for the moment. Alright, Barce, it's your move. What do you want to do? Even with advantage, you still miss because their AC is 13. Alright, Iron, what do you want to do?
Well,
Let's see, so you're
thinking about using my short sword.
thinking about using your short swords? Let's see, Durgand. Alright, so it's either short swords and move up against him, fire your longbow, or heal Durgand, who has taken a hefty hit.
I'll heal Durgan.
Alright, Durgand. Iron moves up to you, pulls out her medical kit, and starts tending to the wound you've got. Roll how much you heal on him, Aaron.
Alright.
Alright, Durgand, you are back up to full, because the healer feat is one of the best feats you can ever get in the entire game. Though you can only take this heal, you gotta take a short rest before you can heal from this again. And it's your turn, Durgand.
So, hopefully this is not a bad move, but I rush over to this Vegepygmy on the right side and try to kill him again.
Alrighty. Yeah, you got, well, I mean, you got advantage, so...
Oh, right.
Yeah, because of the fairy fire.
Right, you want me to roll again?
Yeah, just roll again. We'll use the first damage roll. Oh my gosh, you killed it. Like, you just... It has 9 hit points, and you just straight up kill it.
Alrighty, that's what I want to see.
You just cleave it into... Alright, Krakool will do the same thing. He moves his 30 feet up, and thanks to being a long-limbed bugbear, he can reach this one with his greatsword. And he slashes at it. Watch this be the one move he misses with all night. He's had good luck so far. Watch. Just you watch. Nope, he hits. And he just cleaves it into tiny little bits. And it's their move. Alright, these two are like on magical fire. They've seen their other companions getting slaughtered. What do they do? Alright, favors NPC. I think these guys are going to run. They straight up just bolt. And they are gone. Alright, we've suffered some fairly decent casualties. I think it's time for a little rest. Maybe if we take one of these barrels or boats and we kind of hole up in them and hide under there, they won't come looking for us. Sound like a plan? I'm not even sure I can fit in one of these barrels. Alright, but of course first we're going to start looting them. Do they have any treasure on them? That would be a no. They don't have anything of value, just the slings. Alright, Barsay, how many spell slots do you have left? Are you completely spent now? Yeah, I think it's time to try for a long rest. Alright. Is the barrel disguise good enough to get us an entire night's sleep unscathed? And how likely do we think that's accurate? Like, if these barrels have been here all this time, undisturbed by anybody else, I think it's a pretty good... Now, that's true, given our size. We'll give it 50-50 then. And then we'll ask about... If it's a no, then we'll ask about what it takes to set them up properly, and we'll try and set them up to be as inconspicuous as possible. Alright, will we get a good night's rest safely if we hide in the barrels? No. Alright, so we need to spruce them up, I suppose. Or maybe we could take the boat and either pile in and put our sheets and stuff on top of us. Yeah, we could stack them too high and hide behind them. Yeah, we could do that. Fish a couple of them out of the water, roll them all up, kind of give us some kind of makeshift tent out of these barrels. All right. That sounds like a good idea. I think that'll work. A decent shelter. Yeah. Yeah, is this catapult... Are either of these siege weapons in working order? Yes! So we could... Barsay, do you think you could rig these up to attack something if it comes near us? Cause that'd be a mighty fine deterrent. Well, I thought I'd ask. Alright, so we'll try and take an extended rest. Alright, so who wants to keep the first watch as we stack up some barrels and kind of hunker down beside them? And before anyone actually volunteers, Krakul's already asleep. Awesome. All right. So how long do we want to divide up our rest? So there's 4 of us and we need 8 hours. I guess we can rest for a total of 10 hours, so everyone gets 8 hours and each one of us takes a shift. I think that works that way. So we can cycle through all of us. Alright, sounds like that'll work pretty well. Alright. Let's see. Is this area dangerous enough so that there's a chance for something to sneak up on us every hour? Because that's the most dangerous setting for the Dungeon Master's Guide, according to Resting in the Wild. So is it dangerous enough for hourly encounter checks? And is there any reason to think that it shouldn't be, since we've just killed all these Vegepygmies? Nope. Alright, we'll just roll then. Alright, so hourly encounter rolls. No, it is not dangerous enough to be hourly encounter rolls. So that means every 4 hours, the next most dangerous is going to be our rate of encounter rolling. Oh, that's right. Yep. All right. 4 hours. So if something comes to us, then it's probably more of those Vegepygmies. All right. So we're gonna be. It's over 8 hours that we're resting, but it's not 12, so it's only 2 encounter rolls. All right. So on an 18 through 20, something stumbles upon us. on a d20 roll. All right. Throughout the evening, we have a good solid rest. Nothing bothers us. Nothing disturbs us. We are restored back to full health. All of our expended things are back. We can be healed by Iron's healer feat once if we need to. We're set. Do the Vegepygmies taste any good? Yes, they are delicious. They taste like some kind of sweet melon, and I just start eating them. We'll have to kill some more of these. These will be a delicacy back on the mainland. Side quest: kill all the Vegepygmies and take them back to the mainland. Boil and mash them, stick them in a stew. I like that. Alright. Alright, we are back up to full. All our spell slots and stuff are back. Back to our quest to find the Fountain of Youth. Alright, so we failed the last one. So this is our next attempt. We have to make 3 successes before we make 3 failures. Oh! Alright, so now that we know Vegepygmies are in the area, does Barce have advantage on his investigation checks since the Vegepygmies are the locals and he can kind of know what to look for now? Yes. Alright, Barce, you have advantage on any investigation rolls to navigate the area, because you're looking specifically for Vegepygmy stuff. Alright, Aaron. Okay. You want to roll survival so we can try and figure out which way we're going? And Krakul, he's just gonna start hacking through stuff. Alright, Durgand, roll your own athletics. Alright, that's 2 successes and 1 failure. Alright, Aaron, roll your survival. See if you can help us navigate through. Aaron, are you there? Did we lose you? Alright, well, we're waiting on her. Barce, roll another investigation. Or Arcana, if you please. Oh! 3rd success. We don't even need Aaron to roll. Alright. After all of our trudging and searching, we've spent the majority of the day reorienting ourselves and getting on track. Between Durgan and Krakul's hacking of stuff, the foliage, the leaves, whatever creatures we just happen upon, we finally make it through the jungle, and we break open into a fountain. Or at least that's what I'm proposing happens next. We gotta roll to see if we've made it, but we gotta see if something is altered or changes in any way. Alright, here we go. 2d10, I believe. I might have to grab the book to see specifically what happens. Alright, let's see. Hang on a minute. Had to grab the book. Let's take a look. Oh, okay, it's just 1d10. Alright, 1d10. Here we go. Even. Alright. It's even, and it's higher than the chaos factor. So, the scene progresses just as suggested. We have indeed come upon the Fountain of Youth. What happens next? Oh boy. Introduce a new NPC, a trick of weapons. Yeah, that sounds like some sort of guardian for sure. It sounds like not a physically strong guardian, but like a nimble one if he's tricky with his weapons. Alright, hang on, let me throw a new map up. Map and background. Alright, here we go. Click over here because all of my cool random dungeon decks that I've been building are right over here. Let's see. Let's go with forest. Forest. Alright, here we go. Map and background. Alright, let's throw a couple out until we get one. That has the pool of water. I know there's one in here that has a pool of water. And if not, I can just pull them back. Alright, here we go. Oh. All these pieces. There we go. Here's a little fountain. That's perfect. Alright, here we go. Alright, we have found the Fountain of Youth. And there's a guardian of sorts, someone who is tricky with his weapons. Sounds like some kind of swashbuckler, or maybe an elf, or I don't know. Let's see. Let's ask Mythic to be more specific. Alright, yeah, it's some sort of guardian. It's a nimble kind of guardian. What does this guardian look like? Yeah, it's definitely some kind of elf. Oh, I see. Let's see. It could be a bard. It could be some kind of spy. Let's see. Is it a bard? Yeah. No, alright, we won't even ask. She is a bard, and she is trying to hypnotize us with her song. Absolutely. Roll a saving throw. Let's see. It looks like she'll be using an upcast of Charm Person. Alright. Let's see. Logically, she would probably try and target Krakul and Durgund. So we're gonna have, like, there's no reason she wouldn't try to target us, because we're the typical big dumb brute looking types. Alright. Make our wisdom. Alright, we gotta make a wisdom saving throw. Actually, let's roll initiative first.
You still want me to roll initiative?
Yeah, roll initiative first, and we'll see who does what. Oh gosh. Okay. All right, Aaron. Roll initiative. Oh, did we lose Aaron? Did she fall asleep? All right. All right. We'll let her roll initiative when she pops in. Durgand and I must make a wisdom saving throw or we are charmed. Alright, here we go. I have a -1 wisdom.
My bad, I still had a advantage on. You want me to re-roll or is that good?
We'll just use the first one because that was it only highlights the one that has the higher number. It still rolls just one and then the other separately. So you did get a 13. So it looks like the DC is 12. The DC is 12. You are not charmed.
Hey, look at that.
That's one of her 3rd level slots gone. Alright. And now it's my turn. Oh gosh, what does she want me to do? I mean, she doesn't I can't attack her. But I am inclined to listen to her depending on what she says. Favors her. Ooh. Alright, I'm going to interpose myself between you guys and her. And I'm going to say, this is crazy. We can't just attack her. She's the guardian of this place. So I'm not attacking anybody yet, but I am defending her. Durgand, what do you want to do?
I try to rush around that pool and attack her directly.
Alright, you're gonna just attack her directly? Alright, roll it. Oh, that's a hit. Alright, anything else? Alright, Barce, it's your move. What are you gonna do? Oh, you pop her with your firebolt. Seven points of damage. You did a pretty hefty hunk to her. Alright, it's her turn again. Oh gosh, what is she gonna do? Disfavors NPC, so she does something that is unfavorable to her. Alright, she is going to try and taunt Durgan. Because she can do that. Oh gosh. Alright, make your charisma save. Ooh. Alright, well, what would be the most disadvantage? So, she probably doesn't want to make one of us stronger, so she's going to... That could be disadvantageous to her. It's not as good as she could do, so she's going to cast heroism on me. Alright, so I gain temporary hit points equal to her charisma modifier at the start of my turn, I think. Yeah. Alright, so I gain... How many temporary hit points is that? 2. I have 2 temporary hit points, and it's my turn. Alright, I am just going to straight up push Durgund onto the ground. Quit that. Quit that. That's not right. I'm trying to hold back. Alright, so we're going to make opposed athletics checks. Oh gosh. Alright, well, you are prone now, and that's all I can do on my turn. Now it's your move. What do you want to do, Durgund? I'm telling you, it's not so bad. We can negotiate with her. That's all I'm saying. You don't need to hurt her. It only costs you half your movement to stand back up, so you can totally still attack her if you want. AC's 15. Unfortunately for you, you miss. Barsay, what are you doing? Wow, your firebolts are really starting to hit now. Now your luck's coming back around. Alright, what is she gonna do? Something that favors her. Alright, we'll have her use Healing Word on herself at a 2nd level slot. She heals herself by 5 hit points. And now she's going to stab at Durgund. Mm, 6 points of damage, Durgund. Alright, I'm going to move over to Barsay, and I am just going to push him also. You gotta stop doing this. This is not gonna help us any. Alright, you are knocked prone. Alright, Durgand, what do you want to do?
I try to stand back up and take another swing at her.
Alrighty, roll it. Oh, that hits, and she has to make a concentration check for me to keep my temporary hit points. She succeeds. She maintains her concentration on me. Alright. Barce, it's your turn now. What are you gonna do? Ah. Oh gosh, what's she gonna say? What's she gonna do? Oh, she does something that's gonna make us calm. Alright, let's get some details on this. Alright, she sees... She does a transformation of weapons. Alright, she sheaths her weapons. And she's not... I guess she's not gonna keep fighting. I mean, I don't know. The result is it makes us calm, and it's a transformation of weapons. So she's starting to de-escalate the situation. What does she say to us as she's trying to de-escalate? Like, what is the meaning of this? Oh. She's only guarding this. She is not a native guardian for this area. She's only guarding this because her companions have kind of forced her into it. And she realizes this is dumb. She can use us to overthrow her friends who just left her here. Wait, she's an elf. Is she... Elves were once enslaved by the giants here. Is a giant what's still keeping her captive there? Which I think is pretty likely. No, it is not a giant. She is just stuck here because she's an explorer with some other companions. And they told her to stay here, and she's been here for years, and they have not come back yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Aaron just fell asleep. Alright. She does not want us, or want to fight us, because she has a better use for us. Alright, so she explains she's been guarding this area merely because her companions have not come back yet, and that she wants to leave. If we can bring evidence, if we can, What does she want for us to have to leave, or what does she want out of us so that we can gain access to this pool? All right. She wants us, yeah, basically she wants us to go and take revenge on her old companions who just abandoned her here. And she'll give us some of this water. And me, being charmed by her at the moment, simply says, "Oh, of course, anything like that. I'll gladly do it for you. Give me names, point me in the right direction." Alrighty. So that's all we need to do is just go kill her companions. How many companions does she have? We're gonna roll statistics check for that. Let's say we'll say expected is 3, or PC baseline's 3, expected is 4. Oh. Yeah, so she has only one other companion out there. Who's still left alive. And she can't leave until he is until he's dead, basically. Alrighty. What's his... Yeah, what does he do? Yeah. Well, I mean, he has had access to the Fountain of Youth, so I suppose he's an especially long-lived character. Alright, can you give us any details about him? So he's not especially... he's not super notable, but he is still... I mean, he's still about as powerful as she is, so... Alright. I ask her, what does he do? Oh, so he's another kind of spellcaster like her, some other kind of bard. Alrighty. Alright. Krakul agrees. Oh, he asks her, will we be able to get here more easily next time because of all of the loopy forest? Can you do anything about that? No, she can't do anything about the forest, so we're gonna have to navigate our way back. Alright. We've got our mission. We've been through the ringer. Now seems like a pretty decent time to call it for the evening. Sound good to you guys?
Yeah, that works. It's getting pretty late.
Yep. Alright. Thank you guys out there for watching. Please remember to touch that like button, subscribe to join the Skeleton Crew, and if you enjoy the content on this channel, check out the links in the description below for support. Thank you so much, and we'll see you all next time.